Hey everyone out there in Facebook world, Linda Reed-Enever, and I'm back for another episode of Ask Linda Live. This is where I respond to a question live here on Facebook in relation to one of the questions that I've been asked about how to market your business. So I know I was live yesterday, so it seems to be I've popped in twice in 1 week, but you know, it's all good. We'll catch this one up. This one was in response to an interview that I did with Bick Walker, and we spoke and we busted a few Facebook myths. So it actually follows on yesterday from yesterday's Tips Tuesday really well. And it's all about Facebook Live video on Facebook and what works and what doesn't work. And the conversation came up in BBB last night. And I thought, I'll take the opportunity to be able to share this with everyone today with some tips on video on Facebook, what I personally think works, some interesting statistics to help you understand that. We found some really cool stats on the world of Facebook and video, and some tips to help you either go live or do pre-recorded video. And that's what today's episode is going to be all about. So join me, jump in, grab a cup of coffee if you need one. I've definitely got one. I grabbed one on the way home, and I'm looking forward to being able to share this one with you this morning. Now, if you know of anyone who's looking at using Facebook Live or using video within their marketing, then please share this with them. I'm just about to share it through to the business community, so that we can get started there. Some Facebook video tips, and we will get started and we'll share this video out this morning, and we'll get going and let's get into it. And now I've got notes on my screen this morning because the statistics are great to share with you, but I will make a mistake if I try and remember them all. So I will be looking off to the screen this morning. I might move you across a little bit and see if I can actually see you and talk at the same time and hopefully not be as big. If you've got any questions about the world of Facebook video, in relation to this one, feel free to jump in with me. So there's some general Facebook video statistics that I really want to share with you right now. So over 4 billion video views happen on Facebook every day. Now this is coming from the statistic research that 99 Firms did. I'll pop the link into the Facebook Live for you, and I can actually do that now because I think I have the live up on screen. And that will give you the list of statistics that I am referencing here. So this one is the stats, and it's really interesting. So over 4 billion video views happen on Facebook. Now that might sound like it's a bit noisy and oh my gosh, how would I get involved in that? But what it shows you is Facebook is prioritizing video content, and 4 billion views means that people are willing and happy to engage in receiving video content, just like you are now in this Ask Linda Live series, as I see you all popping in, and hi everyone who is starting to pop in on this one. So over 4 billion views. Other sources will claim over 8 billion, but even when we look at 4 billion, that's pretty awesome. And that is just on Facebook. So, you know, video marketing as a whole offers a massive amount of potential. There is over 1 million hours of video watched on Facebook every day. So hours we're talking here, not minutes. 1 million hours of video content. So that is video that you've done possibly live like this. It's pre-recorded video. It's all of that sort of stuff. But 1 million hours. Once again, it's something to get involved in. And look, it does vary daily. From some of those views in time are less than 5 seconds. So the views up the top, it can be less than 5 seconds. Some can be longer. Some can be a few hours. So when we talk about 1 million hours of video content, that's how much time people are quite actually dedicating to watching and engaging in video. 5 million people watch Facebook videos every day. So the stats are relating to 5 million people. So that's 5 million people in a target market, especially if your audience engages well with video, that you can tap into. And back in 2016, Mark Zuckerberg had said that, you know, Facebook would be mostly video by 2021. Now, with the focus of community, video allows you to connect with your audience, allows you to sight each other in a slight way. I can't actually see you now, but you can see my eyes, you can see everything that I'm talking to. And from a psychological perspective and a marketing perspective, I know there are many members out there that have never met me, but feel like they know me through the videos and through all of that sort of stuff, so that when we do get together, they know who they're looking for, they know who they're talking to, and we have a good conversation from there. Over 50 million people were using Facebook stories in we're using Facebook stories by mid 2018, and you can use video into your Facebook stories content. So it's another way you can do it, or you can share a video, especially on Instagram through to stories and vice versa. So it works really well. And 1 in 5 videos that are going out into Facebook is a live broadcast. Now, there's a number of reasons about that, but live allows you to connect like we are now and hopefully engage and ask questions with a live stream if you want to come in and ask questions. It comes up in your newsfeed, and it's prioritized by the algorithm to be able to be seen more. It gives a more authentic approach. You know, I'm not editing out ums and ahs here. If I get breathless, you hear it. I have my coffee in hand, and people can engage with that video. Now, there are some advantages for both pre-recorded and post-recorded videos, but I'll get into those after the stats. And 65% of all video views from Facebook are coming from mobile users. People are not, this is statistic number 1, people are 1.5 times more likely to watch videos on a smartphone than they are on a computer. And I know I don't tend to watch on the computer, but if I'm scrolling on the phone, yeah, I'll tune into that video for a minute. I'll plug my headphones in, whatever I need to do. See, even my headphones are here, and I'll watch the video. But I quite often will have the video on the mount where I've got you guys now where I'm talking, and I'll be watching video content and consuming it that way. So that's another one. 85% of Facebook viewers view video with the sound off. So especially when you're going live, my top tip is make sure that your call to action at the top really stands out. So when we spoke about this morning, we talked about Facebook Live. I gave you an idea of what we were going to cover and made things happen. Now, what I suggest that you do afterwards, and I don't always do this, you know, I must admit my live videos are a little bit more natural, is go and get them captioned. Now you can use Facebook's auto capture and go and edit it, or you can use a tool like Rev and go and have your video captioned. Now I am going to jump off this Facebook Live, repurpose it, and do the Rev side of things. So I will do a tutorial on the rest of this live and what I do post live when I talk to you about tools later on today, so that you can get an advantage of it. That one might go up on YouTube, or it might come here. It'll be stitched together, but we will go behind the scenes of what I do post live to repurpose something like an Ask Linda live session like this, where I've shared some really good information and statistics for you. Okay, 80% of Facebook users have had a negative reaction to feed-based mobile ads playing loudly. So if there's an ad coming up, it plays loud. Yeah, you know, you've been there, you've done it. You've been sitting in a meeting or something, or scrolling through your phone, and you get caught out, and the phone goes, you know, the ads come in. I've done it. You know, we've all done it. Let's be really honest. And that sort of stuff. And the most Facebook video publisher in 2018 was the Lad Bible, and that's a UK-based site. Facebook native videos. So when we're talking about native videos, Facebook uploaded via either your programming platform or native video get more views than anything else. And that's where the 478 more views and shares and videos from other sources. So if you put a YouTube link in or that sort of stuff, or if you're going live like here, it gets more shares. It's in the news feed, and it's how Facebook want you to deliver video. They want you to deliver video in their feed. So, you know, if you're delivering a YouTube link, it's not going to be as prioritized up the feed as your, you know, Facebook video is. So whether you choose to do pre-recorded or you choose to do Facebook Live like we're doing now, you need to make sure that you're trying to get most of that video content that you're sharing up onto the Facebook platform, so it's a native Facebook video. Facebook pages, now 90% of Facebook pages now use native video, and that it comes into schedulers like MeetEdgar, allowing you to pre-record, batch record some content, and then load that video so that it will talk over to Facebook. So that's one of the big things. People gaze 5 times longer at videos than they do on static posts. So the video, some psychological connection, but behavior studies have found that videos are more interesting than other kinds of posts, which is the reason behind its growing popularity. It's the reason that the algorithm likes it to run from there as well. 65% of people who watch video for the first 3 seconds will watch it for 10 seconds. So your first 3 seconds, especially when you're putting video together, is about getting the attention, telling them what they're going to receive. The next 10 seconds is encouraging them to watch and making sure that your content is good so that they want to keep going and they want to keep watching. The Facebook average watch time is about 10 seconds, so you need to have them at the 10 seconds. Once you get them past the 15-second mark, and we've seen that, you can see it even this live, you'll see people fluctuating in and out. the 15-second range means the engagement levels on your videos are impressive. So if you hit 15 seconds plus for watch time, you've done really, really well with your Facebook videos. Now, I'm not saying you don't do you do short videos and long videos, but I tend to mix it up. So we have some short 1-minute tips. We have, for media connections, we have some short text videos. We have longer videos like this where I'll do an Ask Linda live series. And yeah, I'm going to be here for a while, and hopefully most of you can join me while we go through that. Facebook numbers with numbers in their titles get higher views on average. So, you know, for those who join me on content creation and in the marketing circle, I talk to you about your top 5 tips, your top 3 tips, your top 7 tips, 7 ways, 5 ways. Use those to be able to really tap into your market. Facebook captured 24.5% of video ad spending. So video ad was going really well in 2018. And there's lots of other stats here on this report. But basically what that tells you is Facebook video is a pretty good slice of the marketing pie to get yourself into. And look, from my point of view, I like it because it allows me to connect with you on a level where I can feel like I'm having a conversation with you, even though I'm having a conversation with you via your screen. 2 of the questions that Vic and asked me last night, and a couple of the people asked me last night, is Facebook Live versus pre-record. I'm a fan of both, okay? There are days where I feel like going live. There are days where I definitely don't want to go live. But live is preferenced in the algorithm. You know, it's going to give you a notification. You've got the little bell buttons that I was showing you all yesterday in the Tips Tuesday one on how you can subscribe and get a notification. And if you don't know how to do that, up the top of this video, if you hit the 3 little dots, there'll be an option with a little bell, which will get you notified through all of my Facebook Live videos. But people get notified. The feed gives you time to be able to do that. Whereas as a post, as a native video post, it takes a little bit of time to be able to be notified on that. And unless people are seeing you first, they may or they may not see your video content. So when it comes to, you know, sharing a message and sharing tips, if you're comfortable to go live, then I would say do live and connect with it. And remember to share with your Facebook community that you are going live, and we'll go through a few tips about that. But there is the advantage of pre-recording, and I know what it's like as a time-poor business owner, that to batch out my content, to share my content, and to put some evergreen tips out there that continually can be shared time and time again is vital to my business. It's vital to the way that I can teach. It's vital to things. And I cross-platform my batch recorded content between Facebook and YouTube. I will have videos on YouTube that I have on Facebook and vice versa. And we tailor the tags and components to that area of the market. So neither is better. One is preferenced on their algorithm, but it's all about what you're confident in doing. You may not be confident standing here talking with some notes on your screen in front of you in relation to doing a Facebook Live, but the reality of it is no one gets worse at Facebook Lives. You get better. And I'm sure if you went back on my Facebook page and saw my first couple of Facebook Lives, you would see how horrible and shocking they were, and the phone was in the wrong angle and all sorts of things. And I didn't have lighting, and I most probably didn't have makeup on, and I was just testing around and playing with that Facebook Live feature. That is it. You play and you share and engage. This is social media, and your audience is a little bit more forgiving here with the natural and the live feature. What a live video allows your market to do is it allows them to connect with you in real time. It allows them to be able to ask questions from you. It allows them to be able to touch and feel you in some sorts of ways. And that's why things like the Tips Tuesday videos that we do and the Friday Night Cheers videos that I do and Clive does Monday Morning Motivation is a way for our community, especially now we're almost back at 30,000 members again inside BBB, allows a way for them to be able to connect with us where they can get to know, like, and trust us throughout the process. One of the other questions that I was asked is, does live video work for you when you have a big following? Look, I'm not going to say it does or it doesn't work when you don't have a big following. What happens with your video creation, whether you've got a big following, a small following, or whatever, it's about starting it, and it's what you do with it afterwards as well. So the creation component is one part of it. If it's really good information, can you share it? Can you ask people, if you think someone needs these tips, please, tag them, give them an opportunity to have a look. Whatever you can do with that video afterwards really comes into it. And that's why later on today, I will go through and record my process of what I do post live like this when I want to share it out to other networks and other platforms as well. The other key thing when we talk about doing video is it's just about working with getting your following out there and getting the views, and remembering that Facebook is going to not only serve that video to people who you know, like and trust and follow your page, it will start to come up in suggested videos and suggested things to watch at the end of other videos as well. So bear that in mind. Not having a massive reach doesn't stop you from doing video marketing in any way, shape or form. And in lots of ways, an engaged community of 5 or 6 people watching your video is better than 100 people who really don't care and don't want to engage with your information and the knowledge that you're sharing. So following, not so big. What does the following do with it? Do they take action? Do they engage? Do they like? Was it content that they related to? That's the main focus. So you don't have to have a massive following. What you're looking for is really engaging with those people. And if you've got that working for you, then yay, thumbs up, you're set. And that's going to work really, really well for you, hopefully, over the next little while. But yeah, that's most probably my tip around that one. The thing is, whether you go live or whether you use pre-recorded video, it's about using video and it's about tapping into the algorithm. And if you're not already tapping into the algorithm, then that is most probably my next tip for you, is to tap into the algorithm of video and start sharing as much as you possibly can in the world of video. So I'm just popping in some tools in here now for you, which are some Facebook Live tools to help you go live. And there are tools out there. I go live natively on Facebook, mainly because I'm lazy and just don't do it. But we use tools like Zoom. We use tools like, bear with me. We use tools like Zoom. We use tools like Be Live TV to schedule our broadcasts. And they allow us to do a little bit more. There's different tools out there, like StreamYard as well. You know, but I'm most probably a big Zoom girl when it comes to those sorts of things. Bear with me, I'm just trying to get you guys the links. We use rev.com to come back and caption our videos. And we do all sorts of things like that help us grow our video reach and allow us to, you know, to up the ante when it comes to all things video. So I'm just going to pop the links into those tools for you now. Actually, I'm just going to pop the list in. You can have the list. I'll come back and pop the links in. I'll edit that comment and pop the links in for you later. The other thing is there's tips when it comes around to whether you're going Facebook Live or you're sharing a video. So let's finish off today with some tips around Facebook Live. Let's tap into this video power stream. Plan your videos according to your audience. Now, as I said to you, I'm most probably will plan like I did last night. Hey Kat, there's been a question about Facebook video. I know more of my audience is going to want to relate to that one. So I'm going to go live tomorrow as long as I'm okay with it, or I'll note it down and hey, you need to do an Ask Linda live session related to your audience. If it's a question your audience is asking, if it's a question your target market is asking you, then chances are it's going to get great interaction when it comes to a live video. Time it just right. If I went live at 11:30 last night, I might have got a few of you. I would have been in my PJs. I would have looked wrecked after the PNF meeting that I just attended. So I tend to time my Facebook Live videos either at this time of day, like that 9:30 mark as we all sit into the office and hopefully you're all okay, or I time them to be like a Friday night cheer session where we're all sitting down with a glass of wine and having a bit of a conversation around that. So time it right. And to do that, have a look at your insights. If you need to understand insights more, you can join the Marketing Circle members and I in an insights chat later on this week. We're going into insights. No, sorry, next week. We're going into insights in relation to those sorts of things. Make sure you keep your videos short and sweet. This is most probably one of the longest form Facebook videos you will see from me when it comes to a Facebook Live. 10 to 15 minutes is okay. You don't need to go through. Just make sure that you don't overdo it with Facebook Lives. You'll see the longer streams from BBB where we do webinars, but that's to deliver the content and the information in your feed. Promote before your broadcast. Now today I didn't do that, but yesterday you would have seen, if you're around the world of Facebook and inside the group, I would say I'm at 9:15, I'm planning to go live on some Facebook tips. I might create an event for that. I might put it on my website calendar, but promote before you're going to go live. So if you're in a group, you might go and share to a group saying, hey, I'm about to go live on my Facebook page about this topic, and all of those sorts of things. Give your viewers a shout out. And I'm going to do that because I can see 2 viewers on the screen now. I can't see everyone, so please don't think. But Renee, hi. Tiang, hi. If you're here, please say hello to me and let me know that you are here, and give them a shout out and say hello to people. It just allows that connection. Once again, it becomes more human and they want tune in because they're like, hey, you're going to say hi to me, and it's great. And that's fine for you to stop and say hi. Especially in live video, this is a native content. It is having a conversation, and it's as close as we can get in the world of social media to being in a room with each other and having a conversation face to face. Use other channels to promote. Your Facebook Live doesn't have to, hey, hello, Unleash Connective, how are you? Use other channels to promote your live. So what I said to you, I will do from this Facebook Live later on today is I will repurpose it. Hey, Heather, I see Heather coming in. I'm saying we're going to say hi people to people as they're coming in. So use other channels to promote, but you also might use other channels to promote your broadcast beforehand, or you might repurpose it into other channels to be able to do that. And as I said to you guys, I will do that from the opportunity. I will share that with you from there. The key thing about your Facebook Live is keep it as natural, allow people to connect with you. Make sure that if you are using live video that you know what you're going to say. Write yourself some dot points out. I've had dot points written out for videos on pieces of paper. I've done them on the computer like I did today. It just depends on where we're going to get our information and where we're going to share our information from. Remember, everyone wants you to do well. No one wants you to fail at a Facebook Live. You know, there might be a troll or two that want to. Vicky, I'm glad you're really enjoying it. Thank you. I like these videos. These are fun for me. No one wants you to fail when it comes to a Facebook Live. So make sure that, you know, you are really tapping into that sort of stuff and you're having a conversation with those people who are there. And you may not do Facebook Live all the time. It may not be the be-all and end-all solution for you. So you might choose to do pre-recorded videos as well. I focused on the live tips in all of this, but the same tips apply to pre-recorded video. Know what you're going to say. Batch it out. Have a content creation batching day if you want to. Know what your video is and plan to release those videos using your insights and stats to your audience. So Facebook Live versus a pre-recorded video. I'm a fan of both. There is no one that's better. There's one that's currently favored by the algorithm, but video is still favored by the Facebook algorithm. So I'm going to say happy Wednesday to you all. Happy Wednesday to you all. Have a great week. Thank you for joining me for this Facebook Live session. Make sure that you are subscribed. And you'll get notified when I go live. Hit the little bell up the top to get the notifications when I go live. My plan in 2020 is to share some more tips with you like this and share some amazing information. And as I said, I will replay this all together and pop a video out either later on today here on Facebook or on YouTube with the process post live. So when I go and create the graphic and add it to the video, when we put the captions in, all of that sort of stuff will be recorded and screencast for you as another one as well. So have a great day. Cheers. I'm going to go and drink the rest of my coffee. Thank you, McDonald's. Bye.